I chose to read The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. This book stood out to me because I knew a man who was suffering from pancreatic cancer had wrote it, and that he had wrote this book as a tribute to his children for memorabilia purposes. Having an uncle who passed away due to cancer while having children, I got to see what this struggle was like firsthand. This was an interesting read because the entire time I was able to compare my uncle's story to Pausch's. From this book, I learned that our childhood years are what shape us into the people we become. The dreams we have as children are what we idealize about what we want to grow up to do. When I was a child, I had a few dreams in which were just dreams, but one of them I'm actually pursuing. It started when I was 12. That still counts as a kid, right? At 12, I wanted to become an otolaryngologist, after being diagnosed with chronic sinusitis and severe allergies. Seeing my otolaryngologist so frequently led me to propose upon this dream. I knew that being smart was what it took to become a doctor, and at that age, the entire process of becoming a doctor was a little too far-fetched for me to understand. Being smart was not all that it took. 8 years later, here I am in my 6th semester as an undergrad majoring in pre-medicine, struggling to stay awake because of all the studying I do and keeping up with eating and showering. I have gotten to shadow this doctor whom I admire, which makes it all worth it. I consider him my role model. Randy mentions in the book that his child superhero was James T. Kirk from Star Trek. I believe this particular doctor is my childhood hero. At a young age, I made a goal very clear and looked into the steps I would have to take to get me there. Now I am looking into graduate programs that would allow me to learn the most enriched material possible to further my knowledge in this particular field of otolaryngology. From this book, I will acknowledge the smaller things in life and how they impact my future. For example, the professors that reach out to me to ensure I understand everything mean the world to me. I should respect this gesture much more than just a thank you, but maybe make their day a little brighter by doing something for them in turn. As a kid, I was an extremely free-spirited individual who loved all things and wanted to know everything possible, similar to Randy. I am still this way, just much more educated and professional, and filter out some of the questions that I probably should not ask. With these traits, I will be able to be personable with all of my future patients. All patients should be treated equally with the utmost respect, in which I will never give them less than that. Genuine care and compassion do not come easy these days, and as I have learned over the years, you can be the nicest person in the room, but still be disrespected for who you are. Not everyone is a ray of sunshine, but the strongest of people brush it off to keep living their lives to achieve their goals. A strong person helps others achieve their goals as well. I am nowhere near achieving my goal yet, but after having 3 years invested into this career path, it makes me feel somewhat more prepared for the future. This book has helped me realize that childhood dreams can be accomplished, and that no matter how hard it is or how unrealistic they may be, you can do it.